Okay. Come on, update, update, update. There we go. It's me. Oh, Penny. Had to kind of start scrambling for a minute there. I spent 15 minutes warming up the forge and then realized I had the wrong brick in the forge. Had to swap it out, and then trying to get everything else ready was kind of a pain, but worked out. So the first thing I want to address, Billy Martin, hello, Hammer Time, New York. Yeah, well today we're gonna work on some cable Damascus by hand, and I'm gonna throw in a few tricks that I saw from Wolfden Forge on the flexing part that I thought was pretty cool. Ivy Forge, hello, John Coffee, how's it going? While people trickle in, of course I'm at 5 already, so there may not be many more. That's a usual Shamrock live stream there, but one of the things that I wanted to talk about is, like, I see a lot of people when they're doing something with acid. Who's that? Charles Davidsky. Hey, what's going on? Glad to have you here. I see a lot of people when they use an acid, the next thing they do is immediately go into like a baking soda and water solution to neutralize the acid, and that's really not always necessary. I mean, if you're using a strong acid like nitric, hydrochloric, sulfuric, you might want to neutralize the acid because that should leach your skin off. Muriatic acid, ferric chloride's a fairly weak acid. Muriatic acid's considerably stronger, and it's only 5% hydrochloric. I mean, really, I've got this piece of cable soaking in some muriatic right there, and all I got to do, dang it, sorry about that. That's my crappy Wi-Fi. So after washing this off with acid, I don't know at what point yeah, it's my internet, it's not you guys. If it does it again for a good long, I've got 2 bars of service. I may try to see if I can do anything with 2 bars of 4G. I'm not sure if that's going to do much, but like I said, I pulled this out of the muriatic acid. I just rinsed it off with, you know, about that much Dasani, and I mean, I can hold this in my hand and it's not going to do anything. You don't have to neutralize it in baking soda to get the acid off. All you got to do is wash the acid off. Now, just because that was just running water, I'm just gonna dunk this in my slack tank right quick, just to make sure I got the acid out of the inside, because I don't want to be burning it off. All right, now I'm gonna set this in the sun for a cool minute to dry, and talk to you guys and see what's going on. It's pretty hot out here, so it'll only take. I mean, I guess it's not a cool minute, it's a hot minute, but and today I came fully prepared. I've got a 1-gallon Ziploc bag sitting in my trunk with ice in it that I can set my iPad on while I'm working, so I don't have to go throw it in the freezer. So who do we got here? We've got Penny Brown, Billy Martin, Hammer Time, New York, John Coffee, Ivy's Forge, Charles Nowitzki, Jim Patterson. Hey Jim, how's it going? That looks about, oh, and Yamez. Hey, thanks, buddy. I like my shirt. These are disposable shirts, the ones that I can get flux on and burn a hole in the deal. I was gonna wear detect some sarcasm in that. I was going to wear my Flash shirt, but then I thought, I'm just going to mess it up, so there's no point. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, don't want to waste some muriatic acid, so. Since all I do is clean metal with it, I don't really have to worry about it being contaminated. And we'll just throw that in the trash. Right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what I saw on a video earlier today, and that seems pretty dry. What Charles? I messed that up. Had my mind elsewhere. Wolfsden Forge. What he did was, before he ever even put the cable in the fire, sprinkle a little flux on, take some WD-40, WD-40 dissolves the flux and carries it down inside the cable. I did not know that. Putting it in methanol with flux dissolved in it. I know that's the way Tim at Big Dog Forge does it, and I had absolutely no luck getting flux to dissolve in my ethanol. I don't use methanol, I use ethanol. But for the life of me, I stirred. I put in a tablespoon of flux, and I still had a tablespoon of flux laying on the bottom. Now, when I pulled this thing out, because I did do that, when I pulled it out, I did have flux, after it dried, I did have flux like started. We're going to go ahead and throw this in the forge and then crank that. It's not a forge burning off. All right. Now we're all cranked up loud and obnoxious. We're going to see what happens. Oh, well, excuse me for just a minute. I'm going to go wash the WD-40 off my hands. I don't want to have slippery hands for all this. I will be right back. Please feel free to chat amongst yourselves. And if anything gets rowdy, Penny, it's your job to call the cops. So that's going to take a little bit to come up to temperature, and I'm just using a 6-inch piece because the last time I did a foot and you could only do a little bit at a time, so I'm hoping by going with a smaller piece that I can do a lot more of it at once and not just, you know, start at one end and work it on down. Oh, all right, let's catch up here. Buffet, how's it going? Kenneth Hack. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm bearing with you there, Yamez. I gotta kind of take it easy. One beer, one water, or something like that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be all messed up by the time we get done with this, and that's just not gonna be well. Okay, it'll probably be fun for y'all, but then tomorrow morning I'll be like, oh my God, what did I say? Denatured alcohol. I haven't tried that. All I tried was some ethanol, and it didn't dissolve worth the darn. I didn't try denatured alcohol with John. Miss Penny just got appointed chief nard. Yes, sir. Becky, hey, how's it going? Bob, hey, how's it going? Kerosene without borax. Yeah, and see the problem with that is this cable. This is a piece of one of the bridles off my truck, and well, that's different. It comes into contact with a whole bunch of different stuff. I mean, like stuff we call invert or oil-based mud, diesel fuel. There's all kinds of grime in it, and I mean, I clean it up the best I can. I start with I soak it in naphtha, Coleman candle, white gas, whatever you want to call it. I soak it in that first. Then I give it a soak in acetone. And then the last one is muriatic acid, rinse it off, and what I did the last time is I heated it up first and then put the flux on it. And this time, for the first time, I'm trying inside, and maybe I'll get it. I'm at the fire, I'm getting this heated up. There we go. You know, I started, today, or when I was getting ready for this stream, I was thinking, you know, forge welding is one of them things